Hi, thanks for stopping by. You can see them in a couple different windows. I'm going to expand this window here. And this window is for the Calendar Snack engine. This engine sends calendar invites. What I have displayed here is all the game data for the NBA. You can see an upcoming. As I click around here, this data set changes in the database. So I have a little over 1,000 available based on today, November 12th. So today I'm going to hunt for the 13th game schedule. You'll see it loaded here. So for 11-13, we got 10 games. In particular, I'm going to go hunt for the 76ers. It's right here. I just want to show you what a clean report looks like. It's 0, 0, 0. There's no zeros, it's all zeros right now. There's been no calendar invite set for this game. So in this case here, this is the organizer of this data set. And he or she is going to generate something called the upcoming landing page. That upcoming landing page, can be decorated. I'm going to paint it purple here. I'm going to include the date, the event organizer, start, etc., location and end time and start time. Now, if I just click this button real quick, I'll show you what actually it looks like without any other decoration. It looked like this. It just have a stock banner. You can see as I scroll down, this is all the events for the NBA, all in upcoming serialized landing page in a chronological order. That's auto-generated for you. It's part of our technology. Now, what I'm going to do here is delete this background. And what I'm going to do is grab an image off the net I have preset. And that's this image here. It's a free image. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to the Calendar Snack interface. I'm going to add this here. And you're going to see the generator regenerate with a banner. I'm going to click it. It's going to pop open a new landing page. So here's the first one I generated for y'all. And here's the second one, has a banner in it. And then in particular, I'm going to just auto-generate an email address here in the generator here. That's Greg. Now, Greg is over here ready to receive a calendar invite in this email box over here. Now, we said we're going to go to the 13th, so let me scroll down to the 13th time series, just right down the road here, given the fact that today's the 12th. There, we're hunting this data here. That is, while I click back down. If I click this button here, that's the data that's going to be sent to the greg@techradar.com over here. Now, let me just send it and get it out of the way. Just want to show you that there's no trickery here in this demo. So what I'm going to do is change this data set, but first I'm going to show you that just by clicking one button, the calendar invite is sent, and then we are tracking this data set in the back end, the RSVP information. And because we're sending a real calendar invite, which just showed up right here, we can manipulate the data and update the data, and you're going to get the calendar receipt back in any capacity. Yes, no, maybe. That data set is recorded in our database. So this data set here, you'll see it in the upcoming landing page, corresponds to what Greg just got, being the end user. He's going to go back, and what I'm going to do in this demo is I'm going to move this up. Here, this is Mandy's calendar, and Mandy's calendar is essentially the organizer for the event, and she generated all this data and then sent it to our service. It generated these embeddable calendar invite engines on AWS. I'm not going to get into any more than that, but this is the calendar for Mandy. You see it right there. It is hers, and what she's going to do is, you can see it created by Amanda Hanchin. She uses create command, and what she's going to do is change this data. So for promotion-based, as a marketeer, what you can do is you could include the ticket information as an example for the demo. And I'm going to add the ticket information here because we're in the edit mode. There's the ticket information, and then I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint, just gather some more data, which is a merchandise promotion specifically. And the merchandise promotions there. I'm just going to go ahead and update the database right here. Going to add it. There's the data for the click-through, and that is to the 76ers shop. Now, when I save this, you're going to see that the process is automated in the background. There's nothing for Greg to do or Mandy to do. It's all process automation on the back. And what's going to happen over here as I refresh the screen in the upcoming page, you'll see for the 13th for the round 4 of the Phillies. So I'll go down here to round 4. You can see over here it just updated, but I'm going to show you from left to right. I'm going to round 4 of the 76ers. I'm going to click this box here. You're going to see the new data in here. So our data engine ingested that data. It not only updated this web page, it updated the calendar event downstream to the customer. Now, if the customer's not sure, you can say maybe this time. And we're going to collect that data back here in our data collection engine. So let's go back to our data collection engine here. It's under Get Reports. We're going to go for, you can see all this great data, by the way, here, but we're going to go to Upcoming. And then we're going to take a scalpel out and go to the data set of the 13th. And then within that scalpel, I'm going to type in the 76ers to show you our data analysis search head here. You can see I'm tracking one event, and that event should say tentative, and that's from this data set here. That's the end of the demo, and thanks for stopping by.